Hello and welcome back to Platform 5. This is episode 6 and it is a very important episode to making the realism of this world off the scale. So today we are adding catenary over the lines, and I will say this is very time consuming. I spent probably about 2 hours. It's still not done. There's still loads more to do. So please be patient. But if you do have any recommendations or suggestions on how you think it would look better, or how you think we could improve it, because there is meant to be me and one other person helping, but they haven't been able to at the moment. So if there's any way you think... Oops. I've just pulled out my mic, sorry. You think we could improve this world, please tell us in the comments, because it will help us so much and make this world so much more better. So thank you. So obviously catenary isn't the only thing that will help this world become more realistic. The exterior as well definitely needs some work, so that's what I'm doing right now. And we're just adding some pavements, some car parking, and some lighting later on, and this just helps the atmosphere and helps the build come together, especially from the exterior, because currently, well, looks a bit out of place, to say the least. So we're just adding some greenery, some pavement, some roads here. That's going to be a pedestrian crossing. And we're going to add some lights, trees, and yeah, later on catenary. Although I will say the catenary, obviously it took absolutely ages, and it's still not done all of it. But I'm not going to show all of it because it would take ages. It would take about 4 episodes to show all of the sped up footage. So please bear with. Because I'm going to try and show the best representation of putting it all up, because there's a lot. But anyway, thank you for listening, and I'll leave you guys be to just watch. Thank you. Before we can add any catenary, we just need to finish off placing down as much of the track as we can, which will make it so that we know how the catenary needs to be, the position of it all, and the height. So that's what we're doing just now. And any extra lines that we will need to add later on will also need to be placed down as basic as possible, and then we have a basic idea of how the catenary should go for those. Okay, so I'll try to explain how I was placing down this catenary in a way that makes sense to me. So we started off at the footbridge, and then we went out. Well, I went out 25 blocks with iron bars, which we're using as the overhead lines. I went out 25 blocks, and then I placed down a slab, which will act as a place marker for where the actual arm will go to hold everything up, and then we keep doing that. And I don't know if you'll know what I'm on about, but if you go along the East Coast Main Line, you'll see that they've got let's say it's a 2-track, you've got the 2 electrical wires that the trains connect to, but then you've got 2 on the very outside, which go between each mast as well, which is what I'm also doing. And again, that adds the realism, adds the detail, and it looks quite good. For anyone who's trying to make their own Minecraft train world, I would recommend, this is what I have done, because this fits my train, and if you're doing the same scale as me for your trains, if you do 4 blocks up and then 6 with the wall, and then you do a block on top of that and then a slab, that's how tall my catenary masts are. So if you follow that, it should come out the same as mine, but it's up to you how you do it. So there will be another episode on some more of this and extra track, but for this episode, that's it. So thank you for watching. I'm Platform 5, and this is episode 6. So yeah, bye.